Hello there, how you doing? I hope you're well. Today I'm going to be trying out these stealth props that I've got. They're predominantly for the DJI Mavic mini series, but I've got the Potensic Atom, basically the same size props. So these are supposed to be a lot quieter than the props we've got. Now my oldest friend, hello, and he's just setting up a decibelometer. And it's not working too well, but he's got a decibel meter on his phone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what they sound like. These are the OG props. Take a recording of those and see what the decibel thing is. But you should actually be able to pick it up on the camera anyway, and then see what these actually sound like once they're installed. Let's do it. Now it does look a little bit like remote control Beirut in here, because we've been out with the remote control trucks this morning, but that's not the purpose of this. So, oldest friend who's on the camera, if you would point it at the gubbins. Right, okay. So I'm going to take the drone up. Right, so that was hovering around in the 62 to 69 bracket. Time to swap these out. Right, we've hit a bit of a snag. Now, I've learned something along the way. I've kind of assumed that because this is pretty much identical to the DJI, which oldest friend has, that you could pretty much mix and match a lot of the accessories. That's not correct. Now, I don't know whether the camera will pick this up, but this is the original Potensic Atom prop. And this is one of the new Master Airscrew props. And the problem with these is the cambers go in completely different directions. And what that means is the props on the DJI spin in a different direction to the ones on the Potensic Atom. I had trouble actually fitting these into the Atom because they kept getting stuck, which is why that time-lapse footage is a little bit skewy. But yeah, we've noticed that. And then when we compare the Master Airscrew props with the DJI, the camber on the blades are the same. So we're going to try it out on the DJI. So we need to now do a flight test with the DJI to check the decibel situation. So about 86, 87. Right, we've got these stealth props on. Now, before anybody jumps in the comments and starts giving me a load of abuse, I nearly said that, well, let's say crap. Before anybody gives me a load of crap about the facts that the props need to be different shapes depending on which way these rotate. Yes, we've recognised that and we've sorted that out. We also recognise that the Potensic Atom, which is in its little case over there, they actually have an alternating direction. The difference here is they didn't spin on the Atom, whereas they do spin freely here on the Mavic Mini. So let's get this in the air and see if there's any difference in the decibelometer. Now interestingly, we're hitting 86 on here when I stop talking, but they do sound different, don't they?
There's a different tone to them, but is it still the same? Right. They sound that little bit deeper.
Yeah, they don't sound quite as waspy. What do you think listening to this? What I'll do while this is playing is I'll switch around now between the two. What did you notice? Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are.
So not up to 30% quieter.
Well, we got that sorted in the end. Like oldest friends just said, if you heard that in the background, not up to 30% quieter as they are advertised. They just sound a bit quieter because they've got a different tone. Let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, thanks for watching. You take care of yourself. Cheerio.